Critical reflection task 1. How do your products use or challenge conventions, and how do they represent social groups or issues? Use of master shots in the video. Videos from other bands in the same genre typically include master shots showing the band as a whole. This is shown in the screenshot of the 1975 music video below. Including master shots of the band allows the audience to gain an understanding of the band's style by exposing their body language, costumes, and their overall attitudes. These aspects help create the artist's star image, helping the audience to recognize the artist. We decided to include master shots, adhering to the conventions of indie pop music videos in order to establish the unity of the band and to portray they are performing together as one. You can see this in a screenshot of our video below. This screenshot of our video shows similarities to the 1975 video. Our video also has similar conventions to the one of the 1975s through the use of camera and composition, as we also position the lead singer in the foreground, demonstrating that he is the front man of the band. The use of master shots was really helpful in the editing process, as it allowed us to cut back to the shot of the whole band, reminding the audience of their cohesiveness, the band's style and their clothing choices, and finally the band's relaxed body language reflecting the conventions of indie pop. Cut into the beat of the song in the video. With an indie pop soundtrack, it is extremely typical to have a performance-based video where a band are mimicking playing live at a concert. This can be seen in the Foster the People video below. We decided to adhere to this genre convention as the soundtrack we chose features raw instruments such as drums and keys. We also wanted to showcase the band's talent, giving audiences an insight to what the band are like live. In the editing of the video, it was extremely important that the soundtrack was closely synced in order to achieve our desired look of a realistic indie pop performance. Many indie pop band videos cut to different members of the band and cut to different instruments that are being played. We adhered to this genre convention as we used the technique of rhythmic editing in our video, cutting to different band members and instruments. We decided to cut to the beat of the song as it emphasizes the band's music they have created, and it also keeps the video engaging for audiences. It also allowed us to reveal different members of the band and was effective at introducing instruments throughout the soundtrack. Lighting of the video. Having analysed symbolic conventions in other music videos in the indie pop genre, one key convention I picked up on was the clear use of warm lighting using colours such as purples, pinks, and yellows. This convention can be seen in the 1975 music video below. In this video, the band used purple and pink colours. This lighting clearly reflects the genre of the band, as warm lighting is a typical convention for indie pop music videos. In our video, we decided to adhere to this genre convention as we wanted audiences to clearly understand the genre of our band. We also made the decision to adhere to this genre convention of lighting as we wanted to set a bright atmosphere to our video, reflecting the band's joyfulness in their performance. The use of warm lighting also helped to build on the band's positive and relaxed star image. Costume in the video. The typical look of an indie pop band varies from band to band. However, many indie pop artists have a down-to-earth, relaxed star image. They tend to wear casual clothing such as t-shirts and jeans in order to reflect this. We decided to adhere to this convention of a relaxed, down-to-earth star image, as this choice would complement the relaxed soundtrack we chose. We therefore decided to dress our band in casual clothes such as t-shirts, sweaters, jeans, and general baggy clothing, as this exudes a carefree, relaxed star image. Our costume choices adhere to genre conventions, as they are extremely similar to other indie pop bands such as the Magic Gang and Glass Animals. Fonts of the Digipack. In researching digipacks of bands in the indie pop genre, we discovered that the fonts used are typically stylistic. However, they are less polished, therefore exuding a down-to-earth and natural star image. For example, the Loon's digipack below. Our digipack font is extremely similar. We also noted that in indie pop digipacks, the artist's name is larger than the album title, therefore putting the focus on the artist for who they are as people. For our digipack, we decided to adhere to this genre convention and use a less polished font. This was because we wanted to create a down-to-earth, relaxed star image for our band. We also decided to adhere to the convention of the artist's name being bigger than the album name. We made this decision as we agreed that as this is a debut album, we should be putting the focus on promoting the artist's name and building the star image of the band. This convention can be seen in all the digipacks below. Imagery of the digipack. Albums from other indie pop bands tend to feature an image including all of the band members bringing forward a star image of unity. This can be seen in all the digipacks below. There's typically no graphic design on the digipacks of indie pop bands. Our digipack imagery is extremely similar to the Echosmith digipack below. This is because in this digipack all four of the band members are in a straight line as well. This conveys that they are a band of equals and brings forth a meaning of unity. We decided to adhere to the genre convention of having a picture of the band on the front cover as it is symbolic of the genre, and we wanted to create a star image of unity. As the band is not yet established, it was important to us that we put the full band on the album cover so that the target audience can become familiar with the band to a further extent, understanding their image and their equality within the band. Font of the website. Websites from similar bands tend to have extremely simplistic fonts within their websites. As you can see in the 1975 website below, the website has an extremely simplistic black font for all the information, whether it be the band's name, the promotion of the album, or tour dates. Therefore, the simplistic fonts that we chose for a website are extremely symbolic of the genre and adhere to genre conventions. This convention is common among indie pop bands as it is not too elaborate and puts more focus on the band's music. Similar to the 1975 website, we have also made the text of the band name and the promotion of the album larger than the rest of the fonts on the homepage. We decided to do this as we thought it was extremely important to promote the band and their album as they are new artists in the indie pop scene. Building their name contributes to building the band's star image, and informing people of a new release is crucial in order to make sales of the album and in order to receive streams of the music. The layout of the website. The layout of our website shares similar conventions to the website of the indie pop band Circa Waves. For example, both our website and their website have a homepage, a video page, a tour page, and a merchandise page. We decided to adhere to this genre convention and include similar pages in order to make the accessibility of different elements of the website easier and to make the overall navigation from page to page more simple. The mutual pages that both of our websites share are extremely similar in layout. For example, the homepage of our website has the band's name, the title of their newest album, and the social media links of the band. The video page has the YouTube video of the band's latest music video. The tour page has a list of all the dates and venues that the band are playing at. And lastly, the merchandise page has various items to purchase, such as the latest album and clothing such as t-shirts. All these elements can also be found on the Circa Waves website, demonstrating that we have adhered to genre conventions. Artist representation, age. Within our video, there is a clear representation of being of a young age, which is prominent throughout the music video. This representation adheres to the convention of indie pop being a genre of youthfulness. For example, in our video, the band members are all of a young age. This is similar to the band and music video of Boy Pablo, as they are an indie pop band who are all very young in age. The representation of age in our video is not only reflected in the boys' appearance, as it is also conveyed in their body language and costume. For example, the boys are very carefree in their performance, adhering to the stereotype of younger people being more relaxed. They are also wearing casual clothes that are typically associated with younger people. This is also extremely similar to the conventions of the band and video of Boy Pablo. We also analyze that a common topic touched on in the indie pop genre music is love. This typically is viewed as a relatable emotion for the younger generation who are discovering love and experiencing the same feelings as what is reflected in the music in the indie pop genre. We therefore decided to have a younger band in order to make them more relatable and more accessible for our younger target audience, therefore allowing them to connect with our artists based on the similar topic of love. Artist representation, gender. As well as the clear representation of age in our video, there is also a clear representation of gender due to the prominence of the boys in the band throughout the video. This representation of gender adheres to the convention of indie pop bands being typically all male. Our band is extremely similar to the likes of the band Little Comments due to them being all male as well. This representation of gender is reflected throughout the video through the use of editing and shot duration. For example, although there are minor elements of the video that have females in, the video is dominated by the males of our band, and as they have longer shot durations. This adheres to conventions of the indie pop music, of indie pop videos that we based our band off. This representation is similar to the one of, in the Little Comets music video, as the band of the males is the most prominent throughout the video. Other characters, gender. In our video, there is a clear representation of gender as a meaning of females being viewed as an object of male desire is created. This adheres to the stereotype of males being lustful for women. This representation of the girls in the video being viewed as an object of male desire is conveyed through various elements. For example, it is conveyed through the use of camera in the opening shot of the video. In this shot, we can see a tracking shot of a girl walking. However, the focus of the shot is on her legs. This creates this representation of females being viewed as an object of male desire, as a sexual meaning is created as the shot focuses on parts of the girl's body. This representation of girls in the video being viewed as an object of male desire is also conveyed through the use of mise-en-scène. For example, the position of the girls in the video. In the video, the girls can be seen leaning on the lead singer and surrounding the band. The costume of the girls is extremely sexual, as their stomachs are on show as well. These elements create the meaning of the band members viewing them in a lustful way, creating a representation of girls being an object of male desire. Other characters, status. Within our video, there is a clear representation of gender, as the video is dominated by the males of the band and the females are significantly less prominent in the video. This representation is conveyed through the use of camera and angles. For example, in the video, there are no close-ups of the females at all. All of the shots of them are either mid-shots or long shots. This demonstrates that they are of lower status, as they are not considered important enough in this video to have individual close-up shots putting the focus on them. This representation of the girls being of a lower status is also created through the use of camera and composition. For example, the girls are in the background of the majority of the shots in the video, whilst the males are in the foreground. This connotes to audiences that they are of lower status, as they are positioned behind the boys. This representation adheres to the stereotype of females being inferior to males in society.